I saw this in the bodybuilding magazines. I read about this, 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 12 is what you always hear. And that is a big hang up for a lot of people. I want to explain why I believe the 12 rep rule has held back more men over 50 than it's actually helped. Not because 12 is a bad number, obviously, but because following a predetermined rep target often causes you to ignore what actually stimulates muscle growth. For years, I did this. I would count every rep right down in my head, and I would do it and get to 12, and when I got to 12, I would stop. The thing is, by the time you reach 12, your brain has already decided the set's over. You've already programmed your mind to think this way. Eventually, when I was doing this, I ended up swinging to the opposite side where I went heavier and started lifting 6 reps and 8 reps because I was then reading and hearing about going less reps and higher weight. And maybe I got a little stronger from doing that, but I can tell you what I did get for a fact. I got a lot of injuries. I had a whole lot of disruptions in my workouts, and my consistency was broken because of lifting that way. The problem was allowing a number to decide when my muscles had worked hard enough. And interestingly enough, that's exactly what a lot of the research has been showing over the past, 10 or 12 years now. For years, we were taught there was this magical hypertrophy range of 8 to 12 reps. But more recent research has shown you can build muscle across a wide range of rep counts, as long as the set is challenging enough and you're creating enough muscular tension. In other words, there isn't anything magical about the number 12, because you always hear that in the fitness world, 12 reps, 12 reps. And this is where I think most men over 50 are making some mistakes. And the first mistake is, I believe they are rushing every repetition. If you watch the average person in the gym, the weight flies up and then it drops back down. Then immediately it goes into the next rep. Everything becomes a race to get to 12. When your only goal is reaching a number, though, your attention will shift away from actually working the muscle. And so what I say is slow the movement down. Control the weight, own every inch of every rep. Your muscles don't reward speed, but they will reward tension. I will tell you that. The second mistake is ignoring that every rep actually has 3 different parts. What do I mean by that? Well, there's the lifting phase called the concentric. There's the lowering phase called the eccentric. And then there's this other place in between that I call the static phase, where you briefly control or squeeze the weight before changing directions. In a few weeks, there's actually going to be another video coming out where I will discuss that part of the lifting that I believe is going to really just help a lot of people. So make sure you have your notifications on so you can get that video when it comes out. But also, there's a video already out. I'm going to put the video on how to know the right weight and how to do that using rep counts, and I'm going to put that at the end of this video. But every phase contributes to the amount of tension placed on the muscle. That's important to understand and remember. Instead of throwing a dumbbell up and letting gravity bring it back down, control the lowering phase. Feel the muscle stretch while it's still under load. Pause for just a moment when appropriate. Then drive the weight back up with purpose. One quality repetition performed like that can stimulate the muscle far more than several rushed repetitions where momentum is doing half or more than half of the work. And the third mistake is believing every exercise has to be 4 or 5 sets of 12 with these long rest periods between every set. And that's exactly how I trained for many years. I'd perform 12 reps, and then I would rest, do another 12 reps, and then rest again. And I would just continue to repeat this until I had completed 4 or 5 sets, sometimes even 6 or 7 sets. Looking back, many of those sets were simply warm-up sets, really. And they never really truly challenged the muscle the way I do now when I lift. So today, I'd much rather perform one hard set, immediately reduce the weight, continue again, reduce it again if needed, and then let the muscle fatigue determine when the set is over. And that's called a drop set. And I want you to notice something important though. I'm no longer counting reps when I'm doing this. I'm letting the muscle tell me when it's done. Instead of resting 3 or 4 different times and trying to complete another 12 reps, I keep the muscle working while it's already under fatigue. Now, I'm not saying drop sets are superior to every other training method, but for me, everybody's different. They're one of the most time-efficient ways to train because I spend less time resting and more time keeping the muscle under tension. And that's especially valuable once we get in our 50s and beyond. And it also allows me to get the intensity without all the volume. And that's a big deal for me. I don't want to spend 2 hours in the gym chasing 4 or 5 sets of 12 on every exercise, and then on top of that doing 5 or 6 exercises each muscle group. I'd rather perform fewer total sets, make every rep count, and leave knowing I truly challenge the muscle. So less time, less unnecessary volume, and more productive work. And that's really going to save your body, believe it or not. But let me be clear about something else. If your goal is simply to stay active, improve your health, and enjoy exercising, then 3 sets of 12 is perfectly fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But many of you watching this channel have other goals where you have told me, and I have read your comments, and I know you still want to build muscle and you still want to get stronger. If that's your goal, stop letting an arbitrary rep number control your workout. Focus on creating muscular tension. Control the lifting phase, control the lowering phase, and guys, pay attention to that squeeze. Make every rep look intentional instead of rushed. And instead of asking yourself, did I get 12? Ask yourself, did I truly challenge the muscle?